the show. All right, so what is Mr. WashU?
You tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you. So, Mr. WashU is an organization that fundraises for an organization called City Faces. And we have 8 candidates this year, 8 candidates who have spent all year raising money for the organization. And they're going to put on a great show for you tonight, and we're going to get it started.
Yeah, so before I tell you about City Faces, let's introduce ourselves. Go for it.
Yeah, so my name is Jason. But tonight, y'all can call me J.O.
And I'm Kinker, but tonight you can call me Convict.
All right.
Alright, so City Faces, basically Mr. WashU has been for over 10 years. The show works to benefit City Faces, which is a program that was started by our very own Bob Hansman, who is a professor. So the program basically works to, it really reaches out to kids who are in public housing in inner St. Louis, and it uses artwork basically to really channel and teach them like really important skills such as teamwork, cooperation, more about their community. So we want to thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting such a great cause.
Yeah. All right, make some noise. All right, real important for y'all to know. Tonight, y'all gonna tweet at us all night, all right? At Mr. WU, at Mr. Woo, all right? Tweet us all night. We might shout you out. Shout out Andy Pubba for already showing us one tweet already, showing us love. What's up? All right. So, how are we gonna crown ourselves Mr. WashU this year? How are we gonna do it? We have some lovely judges in the front who are going to be judging our 8 contestants on their group dances, their talents, and how they carry themselves throughout the show tonight, as well as how much fundraising they've done throughout the year and how much they've been participating in Mr. WashU events throughout the whole year. So, let's get started and introduce our judges. First off, we have Risa Reagan. Risa Reagan is the wife of the Chancellor, as well as the founder of Home Plates.
Up next we have Peggy Smith, campus celebrity.
We also have Tim Bono. Harbor of happiness and positivity.
Next up we have Dean Sharon Stahl, Vice Chancellor for Students.
We have former SU President Matthew Ray.
Then we have Dean Matt Duvall for Arts and Sciences.
From Residential Life, we have Madam Mary Elliott.
And last but definitely not least, we have Res Wilson, the Mr. WashU advisor.
Alright, so now that you know who your judges are going to be tonight, let's get ready for the show. So,
we gotta survey the crowd. We gotta see who's here.
Let's see who's here.
Yeah, let's see who's here.
How many freshmen do we have in the crowd tonight? Sometimes they're not ready for it. Okay, whatever.
No excuse.
Sophomores. Do we have any sophomores? Sophomores showing up.
Yeah. What about juniors?
Okay. You know. But really, we all know what it's about. Seniors, class of 2014. We're going to introduce our candidates one by one. Let's move over here. Get out of their way.
All right. Hailing from quaint Effingham, Illinois, Drake Lees is reserved as the small town he comes from. Underneath the kindness exists a warm, honest, and derby personality, always providing company and others. When he's not sleeping during hours of the day, he plays tennis, cook ramen, and occasionally sing in his room.
you, Austin Spurlock is here politely. Monumental 154.24 pounds and wearing the standard colorful shirt and giant glasses that will make you think he walked right out of Woodstock. You probably know him as that tie-dye guy and think he's wearing the same shirt every time you see him. But that's not the case. It's actually one of his 30 self-tie-dyed shirts that you'll see him sporting. Aside from being the least business student you'll ever see, he's a sustainability junkie, vegetarian foodie, and one of the most uncomfortably nice people around. Tonight,
marry me instead, Austin!
He will be escorted by the woman of his dreams, Gwendolyn Oslock. And the understudy of their 2 cats and 2 dogs, straight from the Oslock Animal Sanctuary. Please give a big round of applause to Rocky the Bear!
He only comes out for really loud crowds. Let's hear it, come on!
Maley. He's studying political science and crying, but isn't sure if he knows what he really wants to do with his life. He was never pre-med. Michael participates in several extracurricular activities, including working in the Harris Institute of Law, actively distracting his college counsel, and for a short time considered trying out for his floor's intramural basketball team before deciding that the level of competition was a little too high. He once told a girl he loved her 15 minutes after meeting her. He would like to thank his mom and brother for being YOLO swag. Tonight, Michael's being escorted by the fence that impaled him.
A senior hailing from Madison, Wisconsin, Jake Strang seems to have made it through 4 years of college without ever learning how to say no. Jake is studying math, physics, and computer science, but somehow accidentally managed to complete minors in psychology and Spanish as well. Because, why not? In addition to classes in Mr. Washu, Jake is a choreographer and dancer on Whoosauce, a brother of Beta Theta Pi, and was a Woosa for 2 years. After graduation, Jake will be working as an iPhone developer for a startup in St. Louis called Candy Lab. A job he landed after responding to a tweet, sprinting downtown, and interviewing all in less than an hour. He is accompanied by his co-choreographer, Amani McKenzie, who deserves special recognition for constantly putting up with his antics.
Up next, we have sophomore Cameron Kinker. Cameron is super excited to be a Mr. Washington candidate this year and is looking forward to finally moving out of the Edison Theater box office, where he slept in a sleeping bag on the floor for the past 2 years. Next year, he'll be torturing unsuspecting freshmen as an RA, as well as moving past his reputation as a long-lost member of Maroon 5. On campus, you can find him voraciously consuming all the scones in Whispers Cafe, or hurriedly biking between classes and meetings, expertly avoiding obstacles like squirrels and pre-crush. Walking him out today are his mother Linda and his aunt Carol. Today have flown into St. Louis to watch Cameron booty drop on stage for the first time.
He's one big ball of sunshine, hailing from the Sunshine State. This man has wined and dined with the likes of President Barack Obama, partied with Olympian Brian Lochte, and lunched with the members of the Real Housewives. He certainly marches to the beat of his own drum, but although this man may be banned from multiple public establishments and has lasted a record 1 minute before being kicked out of a Harry's event for dancing on the table, he enjoys the simple things in life. Long walks on the beach, a nice glass of water, and writing short stories. He's a true Southern gentleman and Jewish mensch you can bring home to your mother. Please welcome to the stage, Jeffrey Morris!
graduation. Hit him up with any connections. He's so excited to also cross stage with his best friend tonight while raising money and awareness for an organization as incredible as City Faces. With typography. This sans serif enthusiast has adored her experience at WashU and has been involved with WUSA, First Year Center Exec, RA, Student Union, and Vagina monologues, while dabbling in graphic design and photography. You can often find her listening to Beyonce and shaking her butt on the way to class. Today, she's escorted by her dad, who is actually an architect originally from Colorado.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your 2014 Mr. WashU candidates! Now that we've introduced them, Kinker, I think it's time to... Kinker, what are you doing with your phone now?
Nothing, I was looking at Twitter.
Kinker, it looked like you were taking a selfie.
I was not taking a selfie.
Kinker, I swear if you hold your phone like this, you're taking a selfie.
Alright, I was taking a selfie. It's for my mom. She couldn't be here tonight, but she wanted a picture.
Wait, Mama wants a picture too. Let me do one too. Yeah. Wait. I think the crowd should get in a selfie too. You guys want to get in a selfie with us?
I think that's a good idea. Are you sure?
I'm down. We didn't waste that much time. Let's take a selfie with the crowd.
Okay.
We're gonna take a
Where should we go?
Wait.
Right here?
Y'all look like Hey, let me get the spotlight, please.
Use that flash.
All right.
Awesome, cool.
Make some noise for the selfie in the crowd, please.
I think my mom's really gonna like that.
Yeah, I think that went well. All right. Now that we've had enough fun and games, next up we have the first group dance of the night, choreographed by Summer Payne and Kristen DeSanson, featuring Ryan, Jordan, Jake, and Cameron.
I would only be in your way, so I would, but I think of you every step of the way. And love you. Oh, yeah. Love you.
Let's begin. Party on party people, let me hear some noise. TC's in the house, jumping jokes. Everybody over here, a party over here, waving hands in the air. She's a dairy man. These three words with the kids and they say, boom, there it is, hey man. cool. If you wanna get down, I'll show you the way. Yeah, it is. Let me hear you sing.
My God, Becky, look at her. It is so thick. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. Who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total, okay, I mean,
You're right, I don't. But I do want to see Drake Lee's talent as he shows us Guy. Give it up.
can dance like that, bro.
Yeah, did you know me and Drake are actually really tight?
No,
we're really good friends.
You're lying.
No, I'm serious. He like came to my room and like set up my TV and helped me with the laptop printing and stuff. I'm serious. We're tight.
So he was doing his job, rest yes?
No, but we're like really good friends.
Alright, whatever you say. Before we introduce the next act, shout outs to Chisel Kaboom for tweeting us, and Courtney Brewster. What's up, Park Park? Introduce the next act.
Alright, so next up we have Austin Spurlock with A Meditation. Woo!
His center.
So up next we have Maley doing a dramatic poetry reading. Woo!
If at any moment during the reading you feel so compelled to move your body, please interpretively do so to my left. A poem. One fish. Two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Black fish, blue fish. Old fish, new fish. This one has a little collar. This one has a little star. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Yes, some are red, and some are blue. Some are old and some are new. Some are sad, and some are glad, and some are very, very bad. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I don't know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun! Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. What a lot of funny things go by. Some have 2 feet, and some have 4. Some have 6 feet. And some have more. Where do they come from? I cannot say. But I bet they have come from a long, long way. We see them come. We see them go. Some are fast, and some are slow. Some are high, some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother.
I was so moved by that reading of Dr. Seuss.
Me too, that was incredible.
Yeah,
the red fish and the blue fish.
I teared up a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
That's my
Yeah. So before we welcome the next act, I need your help.
How so? How can I help you?
Okay, so my mom has been on my case for the past few weeks about trying to find a boyfriend. Like,
Oh, yeah?
literally on my case. And, what do you do?
I thought maybe like.
I mean, I have some standards.
Oh! I'm too tall for you anyway, so it's fine.
But no, okay, on the real though, I'm actually really bad at like breaking the ice or like, you know what I mean? So my friend Lauren and I have come up with like these, not like pickup lines, but like, just like ways to like get to know, you know what I mean?
So
break the ice.
you have things prepared to break the ice.
Yeah, so yeah. So
You want to practice?
And I want to practice, yeah. I want to know which
Should
one.
we practice our pickup lines? Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
How are you
I'm
gonna
gonna go into the audience and we're gonna pick a young, nice gentleman, young bachelor, you know, stands above maybe 5'3".
5'3.5".
Okay, over 5'3.5", and you're gonna try to pick them up.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Let me choose someone.
Big Korea!
Young, handsome, you know. Who's in me? Who's in me? You gonna go? No. Who's in me? Come down. Who we got? None of you? Who's there? We have someone? All right, come down. All right. Let's do it. Watch this up. You're gonna come to the crowd here. This lovely young lady is gonna try to pick you up. Is that cool? You say, yeah, I got the game. It's all good. What's your name? All right, Nathan. This is what's gonna happen. This lovely young lady, she's gonna come up. She's gonna, she's gonna spit that game to you, right? If you're not feeling it, you can just be like, you're not feeling it. She got 3 lines, all right? Hopefully she can pick you up. Crowd, we're gonna need your help, all right? We're gonna need your help. If you like the line, y'all just cheer. Y'all just go crazy. If it's not good, just go ahead and boo, all right? There you go. Let's see what you got.
Okay, are you ready? Nathan, are you ready? Okay.
All right.
Hey. So, on a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? Hey, do you want to know what my shirt is made out of? Wife material. Last one, here we go. Did you know you're made out of 60% water and I'm really thirsty?
on to that now.
Maybe. Up next, we have Jake Strang with his half improvised, half choreographed salsa dance.
No son tan inútiles las noches que te di. Te marchas así que no pienso discutírtelo, lo sabes y lo sé. Solo esta noche no me tomo tocarte, estás segura. Hay veces que me voy sintiendo solo, que conozco esa sonrisa en definitiva, sonrisa que a mí mismo me abrió tu paraíso. Se dice que por cada hombre hay una como tú, pero ni si comparas con algo, igual que yo mejor lo dudo. La mirada me pides que sigamos siendo amigos, amigos para que maldita sea, a un amigo no perdono, en la vida pueden parecer banales, instintos naturales. Hay una cosa que yo no te he dicho aún, que mis novelas sabes que se llaman tú. Solo por eso tú me besas en el mundo, para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Si no quieres ni decir que he fallado, recuerda que también a ti te he perdonado. Cuando tú dices lo siento, no te quiero, y te me vas con esa historia entre tus dedos. Debes saber, busca mi excusa y luego mátame, porque de mí no debes preocuparte, no debes provocarme. Yo te escribiré un par de canciones tratando de ocultar mis emociones, tratando pero poco en las palabras, te hablaré de la sonrisa indefinible, sonrisa que a mí mismo me abrió tu paraíso. Hay una cosa que yo no te he dicho aún, que mis novelas sabes que se llaman tú. Solo por eso tú me besas en el nudo, para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Y si no quieres ni decir en qué he fallado, déjame que también a ti te he perdonado. Cuando tú dices lo siento, no te quiero, y te me vas con esa historia entre tus dedos.
Well, that was quite the spicy performance, wouldn't you say?
We have some great tweets that we've been getting throughout the night, so we want to just highlight a couple of our favorites. We have Jack Goodman. He says, Jason Silverman is the only one for convict.
Yeah!
I'm
I think that's the
going to
truth.
pass on that one.
We have, I think we're going to get hashtag wife material trending. We have planning to get quote unquote wife material tatted at Mr. Washu from Tabia. Yeah, so next up, we have Cameron Kinker with a flawless ode to the Queen.
Let me hear you say, hey!
that really was quite flawless.
It really was. It really was. All right, so up next, before intermission, we actually want to invite up the director and founder of the City Faces program, Mr. Bob Hansman. Associate professor in the School of Architecture and is very well known for his work both as an artist and a community activist. He got his bachelor's in fine arts from the University of Kansas and started City Faces over 20 years ago and has since accumulated many awards for his incredible work with the program. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Bob Hansman.
How's this work? So actually, we're gonna. Actually, I kind of love to get say Sam, AC, Jovan, get the family up here for a minute. AC, where are you? All right. Family, right? It's always funny to introduce Tito as my son's brother. But, and this is Jovan and Tito's mom, Sam, and Toya. There we go. Let's go up in a minute. Tito's gonna have some words for you as well in a minute. Yeah, it's been a really busy couple weeks, besides just the end of the semester. It's just amazing to me. Just what, 2 weeks ago was Relay for Life, and I'm sure a lot of you were involved in that. Some of you that were there heard me speak about gratitude and meaning. And then there's 13 Carnival. Like again, raising money for good causes, right? And now I'm just amazed that a lot of you do a lot of really good work. And now here at Mr. WashU, like the second time in 2 weeks when I've kind of come before you with just overflowing with gratitude. I want to give you a little update on City Faces. It's been one of those up and down years as usual, but in some ways it's been one of the best years we've had. And it's largely due to the WashU students. This year, there was we created our own student group. Is that Jovan and AC? Get up there for a second. AC, y'all know.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. AC's another lifer for City Faces, right? And you all know Jovan, I'm sure. Anyway, this year there became a student group now that's working with. Yeah, I know. City Faces, Mr. WashU now. What's amazing is the groups are coming together. It's almost like, you've got the Mr. WashU, you've got the City Faces WashU group, and it's almost like you're kind of raising funds for your own program now, which is just wonderful. That how deeply a lot of you have gotten involved in this program. This year we've really tried to formalize the boys club and the girls club and the homework and tutoring. And the one thing that really, I think, put this year over the top for Jovan and me was the mentoring program. We're developing these one-on-one relationships now between one WashU student and one kid from the Peabodys. They're going into getting to go to their homes, meeting their moms, their families. We've got a lot of the parents down in the Peabodys now even asking for mentors for their kids. So the word's getting out. Some of them even gone to the kids' schools and met their teachers, and the teachers just have nothing but praise for this mentoring program that the WashU students are doing. Some of the kids have even started, the WashU students have started bringing their mentees to classes here at WashU as well. What's important, I think, is the presence that these students are having in each other's lives. I can't tell you how important that is. I see City Faces now, not as much as a program, but kind of a stage. Kind of a stage in the neighborhood where new students come down all the time and dream up new things to do. But the important thing is they're doing it right there in Clinton Peabody, right there in, quote, the projects. I can't tell you how important that is too. The students that volunteer for City Faces, they don't have this kind of the comfort of this institutional buffer. You know, where you go to a school to do this, where everything's already kind of been smoothed out for you. These kids come right down into the projects, right where the kids live, and really, it's unlike any other program that I'm aware of. The way that WashU students have become embedded in the projects, have become really a part of the projects. It's very, very, very special. One of the cutest things happening about, I don't know, 6-8 months ago, maybe the people were in the audience right now, and I don't know exactly who it was, but you know, one thing that's wonderful is when you start something and then you almost lose control of it, you just sort of turn it over to people and let them do what they know needs to be done. And one of the cutest things happened, I was walking up Kinker to the Metrolink, and a car drove by going south, and I heard two voices go, "Hey, Bob!" And I looked over, and it was one of the WashU students with one of the little kids from the Peabodys, and the little kid leaned out the window, he goes, "I'm with my mentor." It was like, man, my heart melted. I didn't know a damn thing about it, and it was wonderful. So I'm going to get some of the mentors and the kids are out there, so come on up. Mentors and mentees, come on up here for a minute. Come on. I should have the mentees introduce their mentors.
Hi, Keenan!
I know.
Yeah, Diamond!
So, and Keenan's been working on a new kind of, you don't have to be way behind each other, come out here. you're all backed up. Keenan's been working on a little, what, kind of inspiration group kind of thing? Yeah? No? Not too inspired tonight? But I think, you know, kids like Keenan now are coming up, they may be the next generation, right? The way that Javon's sort of taken over the reins from me. But, you know, one thing he wants to do is work with some of the other kids and just finding things they're interested in and researching them, and just, I think this should be very interesting. And he's going to be 15 tomorrow. Right? Let's everybody else just introduce themselves real quickly. My name's Javon.
So I'm Ruben, I'm a WashU student, and I've been coordinating the mentor program.
My name is Diamond. Woo! Ow! My name is Porthies. My name is Shornies. My name is Nathan. My name is Antonio. Yeah, Antonio. My name is Ben.
My name is Christian Jones.
My name is Audrey. I'm a mentor. Audrey. My name is Brianna. I'm a mentor. Yeah, Brianna.
My name is Dominique.
Okay. The kids back. taking a show around, or what do you, yeah, why don't you do that? Okay, excellent, thanks. So, you know, we're not going to rest until we see these kids showing up here with you as your fellow students. So this year is going to be 20 years, right? This is our 20-year anniversary. 20 years since I met these guys, right? And we're actually going to have a reunion this summer. A lot of the kids from the very first year are still here. So we're with Demario and Cliff and Crystal and Christina and Michael and Shantina and everybody, right? So it's going to be a nice summer. So Tito was up here with me last year. Tito was up here with me last year, so you probably remember speaking. Tito I met the very first day I went down to Peabody. Right? He was about the first person I met down there. And he's got some words for you this year too. And so I'm just going to turn over the rest of this to Tito. And he's like me, he's liable to say anything.
How y'all doing about you? Yeah, just last year I was up here and all I said was, watch you. That was it. I had the stage, right? But I was walking, you know, and over the time last year, my ability started to decrease. And I was being stubborn to the fact of going to the hospital and trying to find out what was going on. So Bob and Javon, they had a block party for the kids. And my sister noticed that I was limping and I was trying to figure it out, like, would anybody see this? And she was like, what's wrong with you? So I blamed it on my shoes, saying that my shoes was new and they were a little tight on my feet. So as the time went on, a little bit more of my ability on my right side started to decrease. And
it's okay. It's okay.
take courage. I was diagnosed with ALS. All right, I'm gonna survive more. I was told that I was going to be in a wheelchair for rehab. I was told that I was going to be in there for 3 to 4 weeks. My family, Bob, they know I'm stubborn. But I pushed myself to leave about there when it came. And so I still can walk a little bit. And my mission is to let everybody know, whether you're diagnosed with anything, just keep fighting. You know, don't give up, because there's always hope. But it starts with self. As long as you got faith in the belief, you can accomplish anything. And I was blessed to get an apartment. My family, they still be on me. My sister said in a minute, get that cane, you know. But I went through something, and my family don't know, a couple of days ago, my whole body tightened up while I was asleep, and I couldn't move, and it scared me. My brother Rifster, I know he's seen it on Facebook. I had a real bad accident at 3 in the morning. So from out of nowhere, I had to fall. I rolled over, fell on the floor, laid in some mess for about 40 minutes. But out of nowhere, I had enough strength to finally get up and clean myself up and clean the mess up by myself. And I just got that drive, that push that, you know, I know what it is, but at the end of the day, if it ever come to that point where the calling comes, I want to be a cure for somebody else. I want to save the next, whoever get diagnosed, I want to save them. Yeah. So with that being said, Bob, I'm going to ask you this. You're returning back to the Peabodys this summer, right? Hope this. Wow.
He warned me he was going to do something.
I want you to witness this, right? Remember when we first did our first paintings? And I was one that you didn't have to worry about? I see my hand, it took muscle off my hand. But I want to do one more painting with this hand.
We will do it. We will do it.
All right, thank you for all those inspiring words and stories that you had to share with us. Now we're going to go to a 10-minute intermission. Please be prompt and getting back to your seats.
It should be out soon on iTunes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that one for the show. Anyway, next up, to tell his life story, we have Jeffrey Morris with his talent.
Hey!
Hollywood story, Jeffrey Morris. You may be wondering how that tragic figure in the bathtub came to be. I'm here to narrate you through its evolution. We begin with babies. Jeffrey had a perfectly normal childhood, but things took a turn for the dramatic at Jewish overnight camp, where he became involved with a dangerous, radical, and may I suggest cult organization known to all as Kids Bop.
Bring the action when you hear us in the club. You're gonna turn the song up. You're gonna turn the song up. You're gonna turn the song up. When we up in the club. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. See the kids in the club. They watching us. They watching us. They watching us. Everybody in the club. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We're saying oh yeah. Scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We're saying oh yeah, oh yeah. You are now rocking with Kids Bop and the Kids Bop Kids.
Childhood celebrity often leads to tragedy, we all know. Will this be the case for Mr. Morris? Or is there a brighter day in store for this man? We'll see you next time on E! True Hollywood Story.
Sun's up. It's a little after 12. No purpose for myself. Leave the work for someone else. People say, we say that it's just a phase. They tell me to act my age. Well, I am on this perfect day. Nothing standing in my way. Nothing can go wrong on this
Rugrats was one of my favorite shows when I was younger. You kind of remind me of Angelica a little bit. Do you guys?
But you look more like Chucky, so it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, up next we have Ryan Sasse, who has been dreaming of being up on stage here for Mr. Washu since he was a little kid. So tonight he's going to show us what dreams are really made of. Yeah!
the
Say what up, Sarah? It's my new American friend, Lizzie McGuire. What do you think?
Have you ever wondered if you could search the world and never figure it out? You have to sail the oceans. No. Happiness is no mystery. It's here now. It's you and me. Hey now, this is my dream. Hey now, this is my dreams are made of. I've got somewhere I can walk, somebody to love. This is my dreams are made of. Hey now, this is my dreams are made of. This is my dreams are made of. Open your eyes. Dreams are made of. Shout to the sky. This is my dreams are made of. This is my Yesterday my life was color. Now everything's technicolor.
Wow, I really just feel like I woke up from a dream. You know, Lizzie McGuire really was my favorite movie growing up.
Wait, really? Me too. That was literally like the only movie I saw.
I'm not being serious. Anyway. Next up, we have Jordan Campbell. Fierce. was indeed fierce.
Alright, so while the judges are tabulating all of their scores, I had an idea.
What kind of idea did you have?
I feel like we should pick an ultimate grand supreme audience member for this year's Mr. Washington.
What? What?
An ultimate grand supreme audience member.
Like a Taco Bell rap. Like,
No, it's like the best, highest prize that you can win at a pageant. Ultimate grand supreme.
Ultimate Grand Supreme crowd member. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Are one of you Ultimate, Grand, and Supreme at the same time? Alright. So, what happens is the judges are tabulating for a top 4, and the top 4 are going to do a question and answer. So, why don't we just do our own question?
We should do our own question and answer. Let's pick 3 people from the audience.
Alright, so let me go pick 3 people. Let's do this. I get a light, please. Alright. Let's see what we got. Come on. Come on. Make some noise for her, please. Let me go. All right. We have our 3 contestants. After you. All right. Are you ready to do this?
Let's start on this side. Alright, so just tell us your name and then I'm going to ask you a question and then just give the answer, alright? So what's your name? Divya. Okay, so, alright, the first question. If you could pick one Mr. Washu candidate to have dinner with, who would it be and why? Jordan Gamble.
I would love to have a conversation with her too.
Okay, thank you, great answer.
Good answer.
And what's your name? Pamela. Hi, Pamela. If there's one talent that you wish you had, what would it be and why?
The breakdancing was pretty cool. Like, I can't dance like that.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, good answer.
Right.
Thank you. All right, what's your name?
Kumba.
Alright, so this is a tough question, okay? But I need your complete, honest answer. Who is your favorite host and why?
I'm going to put my hand over their head, and you're going to yell the loudest who you think won, alright? Let's start over here. Okay, I don't know if that's going to win it, but okay. Here we go. Wow. Okay, I think we have someone at number 1 right now. Let's see what we had, though. We have one more.
Grand Supreme.
Crowd member. Alright, you guys can go back to this now.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys.
We'll take it.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I think we are ready to announce the top 4.
We have a special envelope coming. Oh my gosh. Wait, are y'all ready to hear the top 4? Here we go. Oh my gosh, here we go. Read them off, bro.
Alright, we got Austin. Cameron. Ryan. And Jordan Gamble.
we have a Grand Supreme Crown member who just answers questions, Kumba. You guys have to try to answer questions better than her. You're not going to be able to, but you might as well try with regardless, alright?
Alright, so we got a hat of questions, so just step forward, pick out a question, and let's see how it goes. If you could eat with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Oh my gosh, that's like a really big question. I would have to say that I would eat dinner with Michelle Obama for many reasons. One, because I really like her Let's Move campaign, and then also I'm assuming that she would bring Bo and Sunny. Really kind of in love with her dogs, because they're kind of amazing, right? So I think we'd have a great talk, and she's also super fun, and I feel like would open up and have an honest conversation and a really great dinner. And I mean, the White House like cooks fantastic food, so I mean, right? Awesome, thank you.
All right, Ryan, pick out a question. Who is the most influential person in your life and why?
I think I'd have to go with my older sister. Her name's Amber. And she's 4.5 years older than me. She is the first person I came out to, which was wonderful to have that support and encouragement from a family member. And so we were really close when we were little, but because of the 4.5-year age difference, I became just very quickly the obnoxious little brother. And then she graduated from high school when I graduated from middle school, and she graduated from college when I graduated from high school, so I kind of always got outshined to an extent. Still a little bit better, but let's So I just feel that in the most recent years, we've really been able to connect on a level that we never were really able to before. And so she lives in New York City now, so I'm really hoping to be in New York next year so I can be closer to her.
If you won $1 million, what would you do?
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a lot of money. Well, first, I'd probably go out to a really nice dinner. Because I think that we all can really enjoy some nice food. But after that, I don't know, something that I've been really exploring recently, I was just named a civic scholar, so I had an opportunity next semester or next summer actually, to do a civic project on my own, thanks to the Government Institute for Public Service. I'm on a $100,000 grant to do my own civic project. So something that I've been really thinking about, and something that's really important to me, are issues of homelessness among LGBT youth. Currently, about 40% of homeless youth between the ages of 16 and 24 identify as queer or transgender, which is incredibly a disproportionate amount in terms of the normal population. So, and their resources for them are really lacking in terms of safe space and inclusion in homeless shelters, and also just making sure that they're getting the treatment and medical care that they need, especially for trans youth. So I would probably donate that money or figure out ways to make more resources for them, for homeless youth who are queer, because that's something that's really important to me. And I think that there's a lot of growth that can be made in areas and services for them. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, Austin!
What legacy do you want to leave behind at WashU?
So many legacies. Man, I think in general just the definition of legacy is like something to be remembered by. So like I want in general to be remembered in some way. Mr. Washington could be step one. After that, I started a group on campus called Do One Thing. Yeah, so like it's a positivity group that basically just goes around and does like nice things. So like we brought bubble wrap all the people in the duck during a Tuesday tea, and we will like give out candy during finals and things like that, just to make people happy, because that's the whole goal of the group, and to encourage other people to spread happiness. Tim Bono knows all about that. So I think that the biggest thing that would mean the most to me is to come back in 5, 10 years as an alumni and see that group still existing, still going out, spreading happiness, and I would feel like I really left an impact here on campus.
So, that's a lot to soak in, and we're going to give the judges some time to do that. So we need a way to spend this time we have.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we saw a lot of dances, right? But I feel like we could use a little bit more.
You want to dance with me? Is that what you're saying?
I feel like it should be some kind of like a dance battle.
A dance battle?
Right? What do you guys think?
Yeah, dance battle?
Dance battle?
Alright, hold on. You know what? Let's have the candidates be the old school. Can we have the candidates out here?
Yeah!
Alright.
We got the old school. And then, can I get the kids out here be the new school for me? New school? Oh, y'all ready to go. Y'all ready to go. Y'all gonna stay right here. Alright, so the kids are gonna be the new school. This is how it's gonna work. This is how it's gonna work. There are gonna be 2 rounds. Y'all not ready over there. Y'all alright, there are gonna be 2 rounds for each group, each 20 seconds long, alright? So,
round 1, we're going to start with old school, the candidates. Let's see what they have.
Yeah, hit the music, DJ. Sometimes.
Yeah!
Okay.
Should cameras bring the classic? Okay. Alright, Austin, I think you guys need something to I'm not really sure.
Alright, they try it.
Okay,
the old school. What y'all new school kids got? What y'all new school kids got?
Yeah, let's see what the new kids got.
Before we get to what you all been waiting for, to crown ourselves Mr. Washington King, we would like to tell you about the art showcase that's going on right after the show from 9 to 10:30 in Mountain Crop 302 tonight. It's a lot of art done by the actual students from City Faces, and they worked really, really hard on it. Go take a look. It's a lot of awesome art. Buy it. It goes to City Faces. It's really, really cool. Again, that's 9 to 10:30 after the show. And then it's also going on at Duck 239 tomorrow and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So go check it out. Buy something. It's really, really cool. All right. Now, that being said, I would like to invite up President of Mr. Watch You,
Okay, cool. So before we get to announcing the winner, I just have a few thank yous to read or to name out. I guess they're bringing me up here. That's awkward. Cool. So first, we need to thank obviously our amazing exec board. These people have been there through thick and thin this year. We've had up and down kind of year, but we all stay grounded, we keep the cause at the forefront, and we have had an amazing show. Our 8 candidates, every single one of them inspire me every single day. They all have so much drive. All of them have surpassed their fundraising goals. They're amazing, and for just 8 of them have raised an amazing amount of money for City Faces, so I'm so proud of every single one of them. Guys, Wilson, when Shauna told me she was leaving last year and told me we were going to get a new kid, I was like, no, that's not going to work. We're going to scare him away. And we didn't. He's still here and he gets us, and his facial expressions have been the highlight of my year. So, Resident, you're an amazing role model and you keep us real every single day, and I love you so much. To everyone here supporting City Faces tonight, you guys are all here checking out an amazing cause. To some other people, Josh and the Duck, we're greedy but we love you. Chancellor Ryan and Risa have been such an amazing support group this year. The Chancellor was such a good sport with our photo booth where we made him walk around the duck and take pictures, but he was into it. All of our judges, you're fantastic. Who else is there? Oh goodness. City Faces, obviously. Bob and Jovan and Tito. Every single dollar we raise is, and all of these kids, every single dollar we raise is for you guys. And City Faces is an SU group. You guys have been so supportive this year and so helpful. And I'm looking forward to this relationship that's forming between SU and City, or between Mr. Washington and City Faces. The bond has definitely gotten stronger this year, and I hope to make it more cohesive next year. To my predecessors, John and Daniela, I hope we made you proud tonight. Every time I'd be a little scared and not knowing what to do, I'd think, what would John do? And then I stopped thinking, because like, that made me feel bad about myself. Finally, some personal thank yous: Danny, Casey, Laura, Jamie, Liz, Michael, Marine, everyone up here who's supporting me, all my friends who kept me sane, because there were times that I thought I wouldn't be sane anymore after this. But yeah, everyone here, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And are we ready? Do we have scores? Or we do fundraising? The front? The front? Oh, Russ has them. Awkward. All right. All right, cool. So first, we're gonna do the number first? Okay, we're gonna do the number first. So first, we're gonna have our candidates come out with the numbers. Led by the fearless Water. All right. Are you guys ready to see this total? Coming from a group of kids who raised $10,000 just by changing their Facebook profile pictures, I'm so excited to see what this is. Are you ready?
Can I get a drum roll? I want a drum roll.
Wait, go, Karen! Thank you guys so much. This is like your support and everything helped raise this number. I was afraid it was going to be like the last 3, so this is good. Alright, so you guys can go ahead and put your signs down now that hopefully pictures will be taken. You're fantastic. Alright, let's get into the real stuff, right? Alright, our top fundraiser is Kinker! Alright, now we have Mr. Congeniality. This award will just increase attention. The candidates vote. They pick their favorite candidate, the most supportive, the one that's been there for everybody. Austin Spurlock. And finally, Mr. WashU 2014.
Wait. One second.
Whoa.
Can we have Robert come up to the stage, please? Robert. All right.
Okay, so we just wanted to take a moment to talk about two very special and very important ladies in this organization. So could we also get Jordan on stage, please? For those of you that don't know, Jordan was the VP Productions, so this entire production, everything you saw was either created by or coordinated by her. So once again, let's just give her another round of applause.
And lastly, my favorite thing about Mr. WashU, the reason I've done it every year, is that it always starts out as this really weird, very, very weird group of people from execs and candidates that come together to work for an amazing organization. But what happens, weirdly enough, I don't know when it happens or how it happens. It might have happened this week, it might have happened a couple months ago. But somehow every year we always seem to become a family, and we always have the most amazing people leading us through it this entire year. So before I get to these people right here, I love the show so much because we get the legacy back. So we actually, I'm excited to say we have two former presidents here. And now it's so exciting that we have Katie now as our new president. She was our fearless leader through everything, and she was so inspiring. And I know, at least, she led us through everything. And this is all because of you two. So we can't thank you enough from the bottom of our heart.
Okay, Jordan's gonna go get the crown. Thank you. You guys are the sweetest. Put that down. I'll drop it. All right. Now we have the crown. Are we ready for 2014? Mr. WashU is Jordan Gamble.
It's